Suicide Squad has finally returned to us. Kill the Justice League. I believe the game is coming out not too long from now. I'm not 100% sure. Warner Brothers put up a tweet the other day that they're going to be showing off more from the game. So we got Suicide Squad Insider 1, story and gameplay. I'm assuming there'll be more coming after that. I'm not 100% sure how many more they're planning to do, but the game itself needs, at this point in time, has a lot to prove to get people hyped for it. Let's check it out. Hopefully it can show us the goods.
I'm Darius Sadigian, Studio Director at Rocksteady Studios.
My name is Axel Ribby, and I'm the game director here.
Hey,
What's up, people? Let's go.
Green Lantern.
At Rocksteady, storytelling and character depth are the core DNA of our games. These are not features, but Rocksteady fundamentals. With Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League, we wanted to tell a new story. We wanted to expand the Arkhamverse. Coming from Batman, where it was just from his perspective, just from his lens. Now getting to see the world through the villains.
The Batman games?
Is really the hook for us.
The Arkham games, oh my god.
Justice League is a third-person action shooter that can be played solo or with your friends.
It's a story-driven game that highlights Rocksteady's experience in bringing characters to life. As a Suicide Squad, you'll be forced to take on an absolute impossible mission. You must kill the Justice League.
We want the mechanics of the game to really reflect the personalities of the squad.
I'm always first on the trigger.
We want their moves to be flamboyant, exaggerated, chaotic.
Let's make like cheap chewing gum and not stick around.
Now, our 4 members of Task Force X find themselves inside Metropolis. At twice the size of Gotham City in Arkham Knight, it's big, it's loud, it's a battlefield.
Damn,
It's a place
twice
built
the
for
size.
verticality, mobility, the unique fusion of enhanced traversal, gunplay, and melee weapons, creating a super
Those games
vivid
were not
environment
small
that
either.
We think is a totally original gameplay experience. There was just an opportunity there to expand into co-op and have this dynamic world where friends can come together to share an experience. Or players can go solo, switching character members between missions while savoring each and every story twist.
Do you feel it? The swell of pride for what we have accomplished together.
We want to welcome you all to the first
Imagine a
episode
shark
of our new
hugging you.
series, Suicide Squad Insider, where we will provide a deeper look into Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League.
Over the next few months, we'll be unpacking the game, answering your questions, and sharing a few surprises as we move closer to our launch on February 2nd. We'll also cover how Rocksteady will continue to support the game and its players post-launch with a huge amount of free content.
On this episode, you're going to hear from different members of the Rocksteady team as we explore more of the game's story, the world of Metropolis, and the core gameplay experience.
The Suicide Squad. A fitting moniker.
Let's jump into it.
Alright, let's go. Let's go.
Normally, when you make a game in a superhero universe, the protagonist is the best person for the job. The squad are definitely not the best people for this job.
So
They're
Harley.
the only people available.
Hey, Suicide Squad! Fuck you!
And so it gives the narrative and the gameplay a kind of frantic, slightly
Oh, man.
panicked feeling where they are trying to figure this out as they go. The Arkham games weren't gritty because Rocksteady makes gritty, dark games. They were that way because that's what suits a Batman story.
And they were great.
We approached that with a similar mindset of just like, how do we enhance that experience? How do we excite players in new ways?
Yeah, new criminal record!
For the studio to try something new and stretch our legs with a shooter first and with the high powerful traversal elements was coming out of our comfort zone somewhat, but we wanted to see what we could do to put an Arkham spin on the action shooter space.
Now get your damn gun out!
In true Rocksteady style, the cinematics are kind of the heart of our story. It's the most cinematics that we've ever done, and every one of them is crafted to perfection.
We're not just trying to do what we did before, we're making something which fits the source material that we think will make for an interesting story, but will feel different.
To introduce you to our story, let's
I
jump
hope
into
the
another part of the
I
game.
hope the traversal feels really good.
Amanda Waller, the director of the government agency Argus, sends the team behind enemy lines into Metropolis.
Harley Quinn, should you not be more cautious?
She ain't wired that way.
Oh, Deadshot.
Hidden in an underground train station, the team finds a secret elevator.
Until we figure out where the hell we are, let's play along with Waller.
Oh,
Is this a superhero museum? Hate superheroes. And museums.
I've seen it on TV. It's the Hall of Justice.
The Hall of Justice, yeah.
Robbed the place.
Idiot.
Through these doors
I got so confused for a second. I was like, yo, Wonder Woman is massive. It's a hologram.
She's a dame who can almost make me listen to a boring PSA.
Don't touch anything that's gonna set off an alarm. I ain't fighting any supers for you.
I have read much about the Justice League, and still, they are larger than I expected.
Those holograms aren't actual size, Sharkman.
It's so true to the characters that they're in Hall of Justice, and the first thing they think is, what can we steal?
Hey, man, watch the
Shit!
glass.
I'm okay.
What the hell you got there?
Thought this baby was a myth. Speed Force Gauntlet. Back when Doc Savannah tried to lift Flash's gimmick.
Ah. So that's his ability.
Miss you, Red. You found the Riddler's hat of invisibility!
Where'd the shark go?
Children.
Ooh, nothing says international assassin like a frickin' jetpack.
Shit. I'd break my damn neck.
You're probably right. Jetpacks seem more like a Deathstroke thing anyway.
Damn.
Mine.
That, hat's not gonna get you vertical, Shark.
I can make my own way up.
What a jump.
Well, tickle me stupid. Sharks can fly.
Alright. New toys, load of guns. Let's get up on that roof and get our freedom back.
So they got their
imitate
weapons
these
now.
iconic
Alright, cool.
characters who don't typically traverse the way they do in our game. But that's the beauty of our storytelling. We've managed to take these unique abilities and make that an extension of their personalities.
Our power is undeniable.
So this bit here, are you forced to play as the shark, or is that something you pick
We love
beforehand,
working with
or?
Gotham and making that a world for players to experience, and we wanted to do that with a new location.
Good to get out of that place.
We felt that Metropolis was the natural next step to extend that. And what better way to introduce it than through an invasion from Brainiac with no Justice League to save them?
I have this weird feeling that they wanted to do Superman first, a Superman game, and then
We're all seeing that.
switched
then,
it to
right?
Justice, not
The
Justice,
entire
Suicide
game
Squad.
is about fighting behind enemy lines.
Oi, Wally, what the hell have you sent us into? It's a bloody war zone out here. There's a giant skull in the sky.
Congratulations, Task Force X. You're the first assets to make it into Metropolis alive. We're sending a signal transponder to your location.
So you're essentially in Brainiac's backyard.
Your orders are to activate that transponder.
What the hell are those things?
I mean, there's no civilians left. Brainiacs killed them or made them into soldiers to do his bidding. And through this corruption, the people of Metropolis have become extensions of Brainiac.
Jeez.
Hey guys! Thinking I shouldn't ate that extra takoyaki put in my lunch!
What the player knows from our title and what the Suicide Squad is about to find out is that here, the Justice League are the bad guys. They've been corrupted by Brainiac, and over the course of the game, your mission will be to kill them.
Ugh, Green Lantern! Nice! Hey, your face always looks so... what?
Harley doesn't have any innate superpowers, so to go up against these beings that have incredible strength, it's a challenge.
I'm in the middle of recon for Brainiac. Let's walk and talk.
You're talking about, you know, the all-star team of superheroes here.
Oh yeah, Samoa Joe's in the game.
Pay attention, Floyd.
Let me go! Please! Get it off! Get it off!
Looks bad, feels worse. But once you've been enhanced,
Ooh!
there's no going back. Outstanding.
When you face off against the most iconic characters in all of superherodom and the Justice League, it's by many people's definition an impossible task.
You're searching for stragglers, augmenting Brainiac's army. The Shard gets it.
The stakes that Rocksteady sets, the challenges they heap upon you as a player.
Time to rally up with Brainiac. Ready to make the leap?
You know immediately, like, this is the tallest task I will ever take on in a video game.
Flash! Brainiac wondered how you got off the ship.
Speedster secret. The League doesn't leave anyone behind. Let's make you right, buddy.
You know, that's just what I was gonna say.
You're going to be fighting the Justice League.
Hey, Metropolis.
There's nothing more high stakes than the boss battles we have in this game.
These are gods like Green Lantern, Batman, Superman.
Show me a glimpse of the boss battle. Come on.
So, what's the plan?
At that point, the game really opens up. We start to see players look at their weaponry and really ask the question of, like, how am I going to kill the Justice League?
Yeah, looking forward to killing the Justice League and all, but, well, you know, these guns are a bit shit. No offense.
Then head northwest. That's the last known of a Gotham arms dealer who's dug into Metropolis. Oswald Cobblepot.
Freaking penguin!
You want to last more than 10 seconds against the League? Cobblepot's been running anti-meta weapons for years. I want him recruited and brought back to the Hall of Justice.
Oh, I'm gonna recruit the shit out of him.
Since Batman Arkham Knight, the Penguin is no longer confined to Gotham City. He's made a name for himself in Metropolis as the authority on anti-meta human weapons. Now, Waller wants the squad to recruit him for Argus.
I see you've already stolen traversal equipment. You'll need it to stay off the streets. Setting a new recon point. Go.
At the heart of each character's playstyle is their traversal. Traversal gives the player total freedom. Every character has their own way of getting around that determines how the player moves through this world.
Don't like to boast, but how great was I?
The city does look pretty cool, not gonna lie.
The superhero character is fun, it's a power
And
fantasy.
traversal does look pretty
We
fun.
wanted movement through the city to be fun. Just existing and moving around in Metropolis is a good time.
Metropolis is quite a normal city. Well, as normal as a city can be in the DC universe.
We spent a lot of time trying to get that art direction correct, trying to get the feel for it correct. You get to see all the kind of DC lore that builds this space.
Let me do the talking with Penguin, okay?
Not just a building, it's a daily planet. You know, there's a lot we can inject into the city that makes it more than just a city.
Penguin is not truly a penguin.
Yeah, mate. And I'm not a boomerang.
It is known for its size, its scale. Anything from the DC lore, you look at Metropolis as the city of tomorrow.
When did Penguin get out anyway?
Out. He was barely in. Money talks, creeps walk, you know?
I hear that.
It's just a great way for players to experience Metropolis in a new way.
I'm liking the traversal so far, and the city does look huge.
G'day, Pengo. Remember me?
No. Ain't this a right rogues gallery? Who's the big bleeder? Think his cousin used to work for me.
Ooh, which one?
Busted him out of a circus. We're getting the hell out of the city before Argus finds us. You in?
But we are working for Argus.
You bloody what?
Real slick, Shark.
Good talk. Nice catching up. Give my regards to the locals.
Traversal is at the very core of our game. You will need to be on the move and master each character's movements if you want to succeed. Harley's grapple is made to let her take advantage of the environment to quickly get out of troublesome situations. Or she can use it to quickly close the distance to introduce them to her baseball bat. Swinging from the background lets her circumvent the trooper's shields and flank them.
The fact that she could swing and shoot is actually pretty cool.
Herself into the air to shoot the corrupted from above. Now that you've seen some of Harley's combat in this scene, let's explore the rest of the squad's unique playstyles in other encounters. Captain Boomerang uses a mix between sniper rifles, SMGs, and shotguns.
What's cracking?
Each character has an iconic melee attack that can be used to create what we call juggle kills, and also break enemies' shields. Juggling an enemy with a melee attack means they take guaranteed critical hits from all guns for a short period after. Shoot enemies in their legs, and then close the distance to do a shield harvesting strike to get some shield back.
Okay,
Let's
alright.
switch focus to King Shark.
Cause to celebrate!
King Shark is literally death from above, which he gladly shows with his Atlantean drop attack. He's the character that can take the most
Did a sonic spin.
heavy weapons, assault rifles and shotguns, and his trusted cleavers, sickles, and combat knives for some brawling action. For the bigger enemies, each character gets a super powerful single target attack, the Suicide Strike. This one-shots any enemy hit, but it takes longer to recharge, so it's important to use it tactically. Finally, Deadshot.
See, you're low caliber, and I'm high caliber.
His traversal is made to let him create his own vantage points. This works great with his weapon loadout of sniper rifles, assault rifles, and pistols. For more up-close action, Deadshot relies on his iconic wrist cannons. One thing we really wanted to bring into this game was a reimagined version of the Arkham counter system, and mix that with our traversal and shooter gameplay. Introducing Counter Shot. Each enemy has a different reaction to the counter shot. Some will be stunned, some will take damage.
Is it when
some will
like
be
the
interrupted,
lightning
and
thing
then get
appears
really
around
angry.
them?
Now let's take a look at Harley absolutely demolish Brainiac's forces with all these tools.
Not between the legs.
Oswald Cobblepot, my man. Do we have a job for you? Tell him, Quinn.
You're making guns for us now, Bird Brain.
Thanks for joining us for episode 1 of Suicide Squad Insider.
What? I already started, so I followed through.
In the months leading up to our launch from February 2nd, 2024, we're looking forward to sharing more
February
details
2nd,
and
2024.
insights about
Gotcha.
Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. In our next episode, we'll be deep diving into more gameplay, combat mechanics, and how to take the fight to the enemy in your own unique style.
I want to show you what happens next. Let's call it a sneak preview.
We really want players to feel like they explored all these characters that we bring to life in this DC universe.
Lex!
I'm going to enjoy this.
You're starting with characters who aren't very powerful, and through the story, you're learning how to use their skills and become powerful.
We really wanted to deep dive into the RPG system.
You have your enhanced traversal, you have gunplay, you have weapons, there are upgrades and unique talents. And all of that stuff fusing together to create this kind of unique experience.
Together, we are unstoppable. Join me.
Are you kidding?
Too soon.
Okay. Okay. Oh. Classic costumes. I think that was a good start. this is probably something they should have had maybe earlier on, especially as the game has been delayed a few times now. So February, we'll finally be able to play Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League. They said Metropolis is twice the size of Arkham City and Arkham Knight. It's interesting to think, because if you normally think Metropolis, I would have thought that they'll probably want to make a Superman game. I could be wrong. Only the devs will ever know, and if they ever want to tell us, they'll tell us. And instead, they pivoted to doing Suicide Squad instead. I think what would have been really interesting for them to do is, because they've made some great Batman games, is then pivot to maybe making Superman games, then pivot to Wonder Woman games. Basically make games for the entire league, and then maybe make one final game for all of them. The Justice League game where you could use all of those characters. I think a coming together story like that could have been actually pretty interesting. But that was the first of the Suicide Squad Insider story and gameplay. It's intriguing so far. I'm looking forward to seeing some more. I'm looking forward to previews of the game, which I don't think there are any right now. Let me know what you guys thought. Are you looking forward to playing this game? Could you care less? Let me know down in the comments below. If you have enjoyed the video, please of course click that like button, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button. There's plenty of content on the channel on nearly a daily basis, so hit subscribe. I would appreciate it so much. If you want to check out some more content, there's a playlist right here for you. Other than that, I'll catch you next time. Peace.